Greetings, Southern Cameroonians. As you are joining, please just share. Share. You know what to do. It's been a while. I never see me online. And as I go to join here today, I know the come for can talk now. Talk the one I go like for year. Yeah, I go talk one I go like for year. And I will talk one the way we get for do for the revolution for go further. So before I start talk, maybe we build the audience. And then for me, we'll say I go can live. So I might say hello to some people then, while we build the audience. And then we'll get some calls. I know say many people don't try for contact me via WhatsApp, my activist number. It never be easy for me for a short while. So I never get most calls. So yeah, my activist phone don't be down for some time. I off them. So when we don't finish talk, I go put the number down. As soon as I see the PayPal today, we go to continue with the spirit for Watana Wata El Clasico. So the PayPal they already for people where they go and they give their $5 for continue with the popcorn and the job way for Watana Wata we they do. You get the PayPal there, you get the Cash App. For the Cash App, if you send anything for the Cash App, indicate them. Yeah. And then before we want start, I go want thank the comrade for Sweden. Yeah, the comrade for Sweden. They do a marvelous thing. Yesterday or day before yesterday. Yeah, they nobody see me come online and they don't waste the watch. Say for ABC, we don't do the big firewood. The big firewood for ABC. So the comrade for Sweden, Comrade Baron, they called me yesterday and they sent we $400 and I think $19. Yeah, for support the big firewood. So as the audience the bill, I would like make una punch the love sign and say kudos to the comrade for Sweden. Yeah, I don't talk for this revolution. Say now person we don't know the importance of this restoration movement. We go sleep. So despite say we nobody come on ABC for do the El Clasico for big firewood, the comrade for Sweden, they see and say really something don't they wrong. They no wait to make we come do the live show. They gathered themselves for Sweden and they raised $419. Yeah, the wait me my Cash App come up, my PayPal come up, may I show now. $419. So please kudos to the comrades of Sweden. I want to say kudos to una. That's very great, Comrade Baron, Mr. Mbechu, and all those the way time where I become Sweden when I be received we so well. And I did tell when I say we pray may this coronavirus pass. We go continue the work at Southern Cameroon and Bazonia and be free. So I want to say kudos to una for Sweden, make una not relent. Yeah, the $5 be important, the $1 be important. When una gather around so una send them. And the big firewood project will continue. Why the audience the bill? I be done to talk for some audio where I send them for restoration fighters. I talk say we get to produce at least 150 popcorn. Yeah, we don't see and say the roadblocks and the road is thing the worker. Yeah. And as La Republic to the one strong hate, now we the youths of Southern Cameroon, if you don't know what we are restoring, before I want to go forward, self, may I talk? I don't talk for me for before. But it feel say because they get 280,000, I don't tell me for before say Mark Barata and Tapang, they be the get views we passy. But today they not be no nothing. Now we will fight, make it come out for New Bell. Make call we say separatist. We are not separating. I've said that to me. I don't know why Southern Cameroonians still keep accepting that word. We are not separating. We're never united for anything. At least if you look my profile, you see the picture of Pamolanjo Litumbe. It tells you a lot. Pamolanjo, even though it's not alive, but when you look that picture on my profile, I've not changed that picture for more than 1 year now. It's just some few weeks ago that he made 1 year for Pamolanjo in the grave. I've not changed my cover picture on this page because I want you all to always remember that we were never united. We are not separating from nothing with La Republique. We are not separating. We were never united. There is no legal document. There is no legal binding. Let them go to the... Why are they running from Swiss dialogue? They are running from Swiss dialogue because there is no legal document. Now, that's the same thing. You see, even CNN wants to report. They say Anglophone crisis because of this woman, Mimi Mefo, that's going to misinterpret our restoration struggle with Anglophone crisis. If you want to have an Anglophone crisis, go and do your Anglophone crisis wherever in another part of the world. Please, we are not Anglophones. Don't give us another name. I've said it here before. And it's time for all of you on this platform, all my fellow youths of Wata movement. It is our right to defend our integrity, to defend our culture, to defend our roots. Don't go somewhere when your name is called Jacob and they call you Joe and you answer. That means you are a fool. So it is a duty for all of you, before we start going, as you're clicking share, before we move forward, it is your duty anywhere you go. As I be talking before, I said it. I said, if you are from Mankong, they don't need for call you say Bamenda. You smile. You are a stupid man or a woman. If you are from Bafut, they don't need to call you say Bamenda. You smile. If you are from Boya, they don't need to call you say Bakweri. You smile. If they want to call you, they call you son of Bafut, son of Boya, son of Victoria. I lead activism here from the day you know me as Prince Jeka. I've always done activism by showing you an example. If you go on every post I do, I put my title, Son of Victoria. Don't go somewhere. You guys are the one promoting these so-called frogs from La Republique to give you a dirty name. Because when you see something somewhere, you are just excited. Why are you excited over anything? You are already rich. You are blessed. Your land is full with milk and honey. And then you go somewhere, they are giving you a dirty name. Instead to correct the person that that's not my name, you become excited. I saw the heading from CNN. I wasn't excited. Because we are not Anglophones. We are Southern Cameroons. From the day the world start calling us Southern Cameroonians, that's the day they become a root solution. They become a solution to the present restoration movement of Southern Cameroon. They can call us Anglophone or whatever. We are not. And remember, when they call you Anglophone crisis or Anglophone, no, they are struggling to integrate and assimilate you. Bia said it to you all. Bia said we have been struggling to assimilate them. Now, when you see a media like CNN, or you see a media like this girl, so-called Mimi Mefo, calling us separatists, you as a Southern Cameroonian on that platform, what do you need to do? It's like you call Mama Ebenya, you call it say Mary. You just need to write on that. We are not separating. We are restoring. Southern Cameroon was the first country in Africa. You saw even this nonsense with Ayabacho went and did with Biafra, which I said in one hand, if he had done it secretly, it would have been good. You saw that man on that media in Nigeria. He cited the story very, very well. He cited the story. If a Nigerian can cite the story about your roots very well, then what of you, a Southern Cameroonian? That means you must be a fool. That your name will be Mary, someone will call you John, and then you the answer. You must be a fool. If a foreigner from Nigeria on a media platform can recite the history of your land very, very well, the history, your history very well, somebody which is not a Southern Cameroonian, cite your history, then you who are a Southern Cameroonian, you cannot call yourself by what is your history. My brother, you are a dead man walking. You are. You are a dead man walking because only dead people don't have name. They call you dead body corpse. You're only dead man walking. So please, when you go out, before we start the show, When you go anywhere, they call you Anglophone. I've told you crisis means that internal problem. And be very careful with media. Media can preach good and at the same time change the story. Remember, we are fighting against France. Most of you have seen the gadgets which France sent to La République. You have seen of recent, Macron has been flying over the CEMAC zone to make sure they protect the interests of France. France, they don't work farm in France. Most of you who are still in Cameroon, ask those who have traveled. People in France don't work farm. There is not gold and diamond in France. They live only solely on the wealth of Africa. They think that France is good in producing is wine. Wine that you drink. There is no economic something there. And then they manufacture cars like Peugeot and Renault. That's why you see people who go to France, they look France like zero. So France, you have been seeing Macron roaming around. It's because they want to still keep Africa under slavery. France, you have seen as France has given La République some gadgets. They are promoting the war. Now, when you say crisis, that means you are supporting France to commit the genocide. That's why I've said it's better for Mimi Mefo never to report anything about Saudi in Cameroon. Because the modus operandi, the way she reports it in a way that destroys the restoration and disrespect the dead body of those who have been killed. I've said it, that Mimi Mefo should never report anything of Saudi in Cameroon because she doesn't report it in the right manner. She doesn't. We reported her case in the right manner. But what she's bent on doing now is to use the dead people of Saudi in Cameroon to make her money. Yeah, that's what she's bent on doing. She's bent on using the dead corpse of Saudi Cameroonians to make her money. Because it's not one time, it's not two times. I've said it on this platform. That there is nothing like Anglophone crisis. We are not suffering from malaria. Please, if you're joining, click share. Build the audience. We are not suffering from malaria. Neither are we suffering from typhoid. Neither are we suffering even from COVID. We are not sick people. We are not. When you talk of crisis can be internal. It's an internal problem. Like you have now crisis of COVID-19, malaria crisis, financial crisis, famine crisis. I've said it here over again. Now, when an international body, you heard even the man on CNN, they were asking him, why has the crisis been neglected? A crisis can be neglected because there are many other crises. You have the one in, whether it's Irindra, they are looking for food, they cannot see food. So and remember, France is the one controlling the United Nations. Let nobody fool you. That's why Donald Trump pulled out. France is the one controlling the United Nations because the money they steal from Africa, they share it in those groups. They share it amongst those world power. So no, France, anything concerning UN can never move when France is still there. Never. That's why I've said we need to make more popcorn. We need to destroy everything France. Everything La République. It's not something, it's your destiny. Yeah. So before we move forward, let me say hi to you all. I had to just give that briefing before I start. So those that will come, it has been long. I've not been with you guys. So when anyone that will watch this video, be it on YouTube or whatever, remember we are not separating. We are restoring every lost thing that was destroyed. We are restoring it. All the deep sea port La République took away, all the golds and diamonds, we are restoring them back. So there is nothing like separating. So next time when you go on her platform, you see her put that nonsense, correct her with a comment. Say, we are not separating. We are restoring. We were the first country in Africa back in 1957 to ever conduct a democratic election. We did not have a dictator. Our ancestors led Africa with the principle of democracy. That's why when Ndeli lost the plebiscite, he did not neglect frontier. He went along with Foncha and even worked under Foncha because we in Southern Cameroon, we know what's democracy. And that's why this restoration movement is gaining weight, because it's under the principles of democracy, equality, and equity that we are standing today to say no to the barbaric government of La Republique. Those are the fundamental things why we are fighting for our restoration, because there is all the equity, the democracy, all has been destroyed. Okay, Southern Cameroonians, Mama dem a salute. Mama Grace a salute. How una they do? More reach 200. Una click share. How una they do? I hope everybody body the sweet, eh? Una don't see how the war the waka, eh? Una don't see how the war the waka. I be don't tell una say it's not about population. Every day on my Facebook I block. Yeah, and I be very happy say Kemi Ashu too don't start. I be no say they go worry for Facebook, because when you just accept people them, the highest black legs them, now we are own. So I be very happy say don't come for a new page. If you want to go follow Kemi Ashu, don't send her a friend request. Yeah, except say she know if she knows you, then if I'm Kemi, accept it. But you see the war, we have many black legs, poverty too much. Yeah, the country is a dictator. The country is a kingdom, I mean. So poverty there, Cameroon, no be small one. Most Southern Cameroonians don't be in a black leg. Stupidity don't fool them. Biya is the highest paid president in Africa. Highest paid. So any man they under it cannot be for Biya, they find the own. So Mama Kemi, I don't see as you struggle. Just tell them maybe they follow you. Now, may we go to the real matter of the day. You not say when success start come, never be excited. There is always something ahead. Now the small pineapple that way I go scatter around for now. When success start come, that means say as we dey for this restoration movement now, Southern Cameroon we are flagged it up. For a very long time, you never ever hear CNN report we are matter. You never ever hear them. You never ever hear. But all of a sudden, our case, the restoration of Southern Cameroon, it don't make global moves. Now, why don't you see, once upon a time, I be tell a poem where will be there so close. I tell you, say any man for this revolution get his own strategy. But the best, whatever see, I'm not the one way President Sako choose. Because no amount of money, just imagine, say, if you want time for give CNN money, made a broadcast Southern Cameroon, check how much you will give. They will fair play you for back. Remember when this restoration struggle will be start? We took time and demonstrated in front of CNN. Oh Lord, hey Jehovah. But never a day CNN ever choose to broadcast. But if you know the power of AK, the power of the AK-47 Holy Ghost ministry, Riba, Saha, Jehovah is great. If you know it, then you don't need to ask somebody, because when the AK sings praises, even the kingdom of darkness shake. Yes. When the AK sing praise, when the AK of the children of the Most High, they sing renge, 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 renge. The kingdom of darkness, those who don't want to hear your matter will hear your matter. You know, once upon a time, I was brought up in a Christian home, and I used to believe that when you pray, things manifest. It's a fat lie. Prayer accomplishes hard work. I'm not a pastor, but I'm telling you. Prayer accomplishes hard work. You can speak in tongues. Rabba, ba, 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 ba. From today, I used to tell all of you on this platform, you can speak in tongues. Rabba, ba, ba. This cup water where is standing for this my laptop, it no go shake for your go kitchen. It no go shake. You can scatter all the prayer. That cup go stand up for this, so look you for your face. But when you say cup, I command you by faith, I will carry this cup to the kitchen. Whether that cup is been on top super glue, as long as you start struggle for move that cup go come out, take and go kitchen. You see, as growing up as a man, I realized many things, that God works with those who want to walk with him. That's why when I see the Israel and the Philistines, if the Israel had to only pray, missiles for don't finish all man for Israel, there will be no Israel today. Yes. If the Israelites had to only pray, do you know how many missiles they launched to Israel? If they begin to pray, they are picking, their mama, their papa, therefore don't pay me. No one man for remain for Israel. They launched more than 1,000 missiles overnight for Israel. If they begin for the Shidon, the holla, Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now. That means that they for wash them all. But before Israel want pray, Israel don't make detective missile launchers. Whereas missile they come for Israel, that detective, it shoot another one where it scatter the missile for up. The video they did it now. That means say, as they shoot missile from Palestine, it can Israel. Israel do already make counterproductive one where it did not come back for air. Why they did for prayer? Now this is the truth. Southern Cameroonians, first of all, punch a love sign for yourself. While we fight this war, we fight it with God. But I want to tell you the truth. If you're in this war and you have your family back home, buy them one AK. It is your duty. If you're there for this war on Southern Cameroon, this restoration movement, you are in the diaspora, buy your family back home one AK. Tell them when you are going to church, preserve that AK very well. I'm telling you. I say, if you are in the diaspora, you are in this restoration, buy your family one AK. Buy them one AK. It is your, you are in America, people have it. It's not the thing with the height. Buy your family one AK. Some distractor don't come here, say people can talk now because of Mohammed. I will be coming to ADF. We are not talking nothing about ADF. I've been quiet for you guys sometimes. I'll be touching ADF very soon. And that's why I came live. I'm just talking so the audience be. I'll be talking about ADF. ADF has never done any good. The small good they want to do, Capo Daniel will destroy everything. I'll be talking about ADF. I'm just talking now to the members of the AK-47 Holy Ghost Ministry and to the youth of Watana Wata, because we need to double up. We get to make at least 100 popcorn. Oh, una they helps everybody to contribute. Now PayPal that for down day. Helps everybody to give his own money for popcorn. Because we get for the support. Una see and say, we fight that they know they die now because of popcorn. So as you watch me, don't forget. Now the Cash App and the PayPal that for under. The PayPal na watanawataMove@gmail.com. Go there, go send your own. As you send them, it go show for this screen say you don't send. We the launch would start back with all the one we start a classic after big firewood for the gather that money, because popcorn, one popcorn is about 100,000. That's $200. And when I don't see the way the boy they use them, so Watana Wata use them. I see all everybody for Watana Wata online. When I go for that PayPal and that Cash App, as you put and say for Watana Wata popcorn, indicate them for day. No, come watch me here with the watch with action. When I see people for Sweden, they watch with action. People for Sweden, they watch my video where I'm living their live show for more than 2 weeks. They go gather $419 for big firewood. They send them. They called me yesterday, say they don't send them. The money come for me. For inside Watana Wata, then you will watch for year. You the only see the video, the glad you need to do something, you together do something. Now, may I continue back with Chabi the talk. Now, why down I be see I be tell a poem. Say, anything where any leader, any person for this revolution, he get the assignment. Every person. If you fail for do your assignment, you go off. I tell them say cool. be known our people them because it be the work with Atiku Abubakar. At the time where Sese could be the president, he do interim president, he do his own job for Ambazonia. He make people the world for know a little about our revolution. President Sako come with his own. Do not disturb. I don't talk any person where he the president for Southern Cameroon. Anything where the person say he want do am when I own way that way you see it feel. Even accountant, he say one use an accounting for free Ambazonia. Do not refuse so long as we don't elect put that person say me na he lead. Support that person for that thing. That thing I be tell my brother. You see and say if we be forced President Sako say make it follow na Sesekwe footpath. The one for the no side. If for surely the turn today, if for surely the worker with a coat, maybe they for don't call she pass the caution for the receiver. If for surely the worker with a coat from one dot for some diplomat, then they wish people the way they flop for this revolution because Saudi Cameroon, first of all, now we are problem. They wish people where they flop for this revolution too much. They wish people they plenty. One big witch man a Capo Daniel. One. You remember what he be do that time for United Nations? People say we are divided. We are not divided. Calling a demon by his name. The Bible says, call a witch and a thief different man the day. Now Southern Cameroonian Capo Daniel call United Nations time we were president one go visit. So imagine say if this AK-47 ministry not be there, we get for the work and for as we go to do demonstration then so we forever succeed because the same time as we go demonstrate. Southern Cameroonian where they want to make at the Anjangi house the day for day. They don't pick phone, they call that people tell and say that one they not be them. Eh? So you see, I say Southern Cameroonian, they as when they come out when they go demonstrate. Maybe na ADF, it don't already make letter. Pap send them for that people. Those people are not the government. The government is this one. You see, I say now where the Holy Ghost AK-47 ministry be they launch. We not need for talk who they do. We don't need. Because for the video themselves, any journalist will come up for the World One Watch. It is here and say, county by county, LGA by LGA under President Sako, they blow the game. So whether you for ADF, you for whoever, you come on go make some phone call for some person, that person go look you a fool. You see how the spirits of this revolution they work? Now whether we don't tell all and say, this revolution, this restoration is not controlled by man. It's controlled by the spirits of those them way they don't die. Small of una, I be give some pineapple last time I say, if not the way of men, this revolution for don't end. This if it don't end long time, it would have end long time. I used to tell one about time where this revolution, the ever one get a point where the physical man the one end them. You see and say the spirit did divert the revolution. It wake up again. I be don't give on many instances. If you look the period where they arrest Barrister Bobala, with this revolution, people be no say this revolution go end. That way they be arrested by Barrister Bobala. All man be no say don't pay. God turn and so it continue with tapping them and mark. They work their own job that time. Time where they do they be supposed to go ure. God turn them again. Where Bala began for come on, we can't talk about peace ambassador. God turn them from nowhere. Patterson come on, bah! Now lower beat them. Barrister, this man where they jail, they come up, phew! If I end for that place, because Bala be already arranged with our Republic with Dr. Fontaine. They be already arranged. Now why that today, I be don't give this people for South Africa task. I said, Dr. Fontaine be talk say President Sako be wishing me they die for prison. May you ask Dr. Fontaine, say, make he bring the memorandum, the document where they sign up for their release. He and Barrister Bobala, they can never bring it. Now, why that immediately Barrister Bobala come out for jail, the French, they promote it. The French, they promote it. He go Paris Peace Conference, he go outside. They try to showcase it to the world. Fear the French. Fear. Even for football, they used to talk and say, any player will ever play for France, if he go any side, he sell. Fear the French. So you see, I said from that place, whoop, God dodge him. Patterson come. Time where Patterson, they began to arrest all of them with Seseku. Where La Republic be nothing at the final blow. God dodge him again. So the war is not controlled by men. And if the day where La Republic go and try for press for take this thing, if God go allow them, say me President Sako go, no say another person, God already groom another person. See, this war, I've told you guys that you might look me, some people they look me, so I tell them say, I don't look the people who follow me, the spirit I have. I wasn't called a prince for nothing. I see a lot very far. That's my gift from birth. And that's why I said I'm not a prince like that. If I lock my eye, if this restoration struggle not be small for Waka, as I lock my eye, so I see him. My forefathers that they show me. Since I grew up as a child where I lost my papa, I've never walked a dirty path in life. I've never. If I did go someplace, before evil one come, even if I never say as I sleep for my bed, the 1 minute while I lock my eye, God will show me say evil they for front. This journey won't see him. We must succeed. But the only thing we didn't say we get distractors. Now what they want to talk now. When I say we don't the progress for inside the self-defense. International medias, they don't know we. People don't talk with a story. Now they go still use now we for destroy this good thing will happen if we not be careful. I go tell now how it come. They don't always use na Southern Cameroonian for destroy. The restoration of Southern Cameroon did like a draft. As we talk now, the French they prepare Southern Cameroonians them within we for destroy the move. I be don't always like for showing on my keyboard. I say if you sleep, you know the analyze. Now what I can live today for educate on more. AGC and ADF. Now the tool. Some people don't ever like, and when I talk, they say unity. Yes, we need unity. But the platform of unity has been formed. If you are a Southern Cameroonian, if any person come, you see and say, since the day where we, the youth of Watana Wata, we destroy so-called middlemen, stakeholders in diaspora, the war for ground don't change. You see them? From the day where the county and county by county and LGA by LGA come, where fighters for ground, they know they pick this, they call them for diaspora, where man they call, give them $100, say send me video, man come give them 200. From the day where county by county and LGA by LGA be formed, the fighters they organize, where all these groups them, all these phone chat them, where they be go take they be go catch a kema, they take money, any man be they do his own jam and box. From the day where we should done for the street from Bazonia, we cut off all that dirty branches. You see and say, this war, Iwaka. Now, the one way they now, we go to come. I be don't always repeat for when I say, ADF for this revolution don't always be a tool for distraction. Now, why that for my old the way I move, I attack the people for Momo. The people of Momo in this revolution, if they not sit up, me, I just know the look man in the face, I be don't tell when they talk am. Momo County as a whole, they always contribute the highest money for world draft. But when it comes, say, may they deal with their problem as a county, Momo County, they overgive Ayabacho so much right. I talk yesterday for group, and I will see talker now. We don't see and say, anytime we want work I go for front, Ayabacho, they always come. I be don't cite una the I don't hate them, but me, I always tell una the reality. No person where it be Southern Cameroon go deny for go work with the people under your own country group, under county, or your own community. Even British man, where most of una they can't talk big grammar, he come for Southern Cameroon, he want to come control una. He use now una own local authority, una own local government. You where you claim where you want come online, you talk about say people know they talk English fine. Now you they talk big grammar. You go back, the same thing where British be do am. We don't do am back, say, go work with your brother for your own LG and county. You deny. Then who you the work for? Let's be real. Now, we don't just say and say, after all this popcorn and everything, after all the popcorn and what the boy they do, yesterday, ADF, where now only Momo they give them breathing space. They go yesterday, go arrest. Whether not day before they go arrest people. Anytime where would the one worker go for front, La Republic government, they always use Namomo. They always use na Momo County, Momo. But for ward draft, I tell them for ward draft, say, when it comes to ward draft, they give plenty money. But when it comes for action for their county, they make like say all of them be compromised. Because first, look, if you want go Mbui, go Ketunja, you the pass na through Momo and Mezam. If Momo and Mezam be the hot, military man no go pass for, go pass for inside Mezam. Go pass for Momo, he go for inside Koketunja and Mbui. How come? How? If Momo and Mezam be the hot, military man, enough motor for military, no go fi pass. But how come say we go there for war? We there for inside Saudi Cameroon where they move popcorn. Momo and and Mezam. They get good place where they put popcorn. But no one day. We know the military people, they drive through Momo, they drive through Mezam, they pass, go attack people for inside Gokitunja and from Bui. Right for inside. My brother. What did it happen? I be talking to this, I know someone want to talk about, say, Fako Moja. At least for Fako, we don't get two threats. We not the hide and two threats, we don't deal with one. Una be sit away Ekema be do that nonsense. Una don't say Ekema again. The same way Moja 2 time they come. Ekema be hot so we play the ball very well. Now what I don't tell for most of una say, not be above or can't talk about this revolution. Some people they be quiet, but they do. They very quiet about the revolution. They know the talk. Like this video, some papa be don't tell me, so when you go do video for Facebook, you get 5,000 views. The most people that they follow this revolution, you hardly see them talk. They shit on for back. They look some place where something will happen. They arrange and pop, they act, they shit on them back quiet. Now, we don't say we don't progress. Out of a sudden, ADF, it don't wake up back. Now them la Republic they ever use. Now them be the only agent for cause distraction. I be don't talk since. Now them. Whenever we move forward, they struggle for use them for bring we back 2 steps behind. Wherever we move. Now, the unfortunate thing within I say, for all sides, ADF not day again. For Fako, they not day. They be don't chase them away. They go for Manu. They be don't chase them away from Manu. They be go for Boyo. They don't chase them away for Boyo. The one can try for Mbui. Whoop, they chase them away from Bui. They come for Lebi Alem, they one can use Ayeke. They chase them away. Ayeke not there again. Where today Ayeke, he don't go follow Ivo for ground. The only place where they ever get talk for talk. Now either Batibo or Mogamo side. The people of Momo, they get to stand up. Because if they not stand up, then may they not say they don't decide for work with La Republic. If the people of Momo, not stand up for handle this Ayaba eating once and for all, then may they not say they give a helping hand to La Republic. I don't talk that one, may I leave and so. May I go for the next one. We don't always realize and say, when we succeed, you see and say, ADF, they always come in either for corrupt fighter, corrupt general, or kill. I be don't tell una before. Una be look what be happen for Manu when Manu Tigers be start. Martin Acho, where I don't know who side it today, where I don't go to America, they be used naive for destroy Manu Tigers. Where Ayabacho be using. It can't come up Manu Tigers 1 and 2. Kudos to Comrade Willie. Today we don't get that dirty nonsense again for Manu. Now because of say when we unite under we are LG and county, we get one force, we talk one voice, we control the Peking with one spirit. Now whether you see where I be one una say nobody go rule we from jail because it was some crazy say the first thing where these so-called people for jail, they are vice president. A mafia group for jail, they are vice president for that mafia group. If we want to destroy a county and LGA for promote these stakeholders. When I see and say, if it not be say county by county be they form, They want for just the worker in a haphazard way. Any man for the go do his own. Today will be coordinated. We speak one language. International world, they see we today also get one government, because under the county and LGA structure, we give a coordinated action. Coordinated action. Just imagine say if county and LGA no be there. How we go talk say how a cock border go fit be block? You know go fit be block. Because this one way go talk say na be stakeholder for this side. They go talk say me border be block. You go talk say no. Me I get my own thing I want to do. Now say be the happen. Now why that first conclave be the failure? Second conclave be the failure. Third conclave be the failure. Because any man for your own jangy house say stakeholders be want to do sharam. Nonsense. But since we don't get county and LGA way, under that body of county and LGA, now the people of Southern Cameroon, where they don't tire the barbaric action of La Republic, they operate. Una say all this nonsense stop. But now they want still use ADF. So we must be very careful. I be don't talk for ADF. Say me they dissolve that their group. They send me invitation for some their group. I don't know which one. Capo Daniel is send me invitation for some group. Yeah, I know they hide them for talk. I don't know the person use na UK number. But I don't know say whether Capo Daniel in a UK or whether in a China. They send me invitation for some group. I send them for my group, for my people, where place for Watana. Yeah, that one not be lie. I get people, them patriots. If you call me for anything, I call and tell them. So when I see, I send them for them. They finally say and say no. It be what? Why they go join them? If anybody wants to join, come county and LG. That's the only structure. I not be any person for government to me. You see me. You never hear say Prince Jeka fight power. I not be no person for government. I'm just there watching the restoration struggle of Southern Cameroon worker. And for ADF and any group, dissolve your group, including Sokadef, dissolve your group. Dissolve your group. Dissolve your group and join county and LGA. That's the only thing we will need. Because we will not deny say make group they not be. Why we deny groups they now? Because this revolution don't be stagnant for 3 years to 4 years. Because of groups. If under the stage of diasporan groups, this revolution, this restoration movement be the worker, why we go deny one? We not go deny. We go tell people so na go join ADF, we na go join Sokadef, we na go join a ROA, we na go. But for 4 years, under groups, the revolution remains stagnant. We hear a strategies of collecting money from people. We are people. Either you launch contender force today, you launch patch tomorrow, you launch takeover the next day, you launch pin by pin for 4 good years. For 4 good years, I'm telling you, blood they die for ground. Look Nnamdi Kanu. Now what I be the talk, somebody they say, oh, you don't go make. Look Nnamdi Kanu. Blood for people where they don't die. Almost 50 years ago for the Biafran war. Nnamdi Kanu announced ghost town. Copy from Southern Cameroon. Good thing. He announced ghost town for Nigeria. The whole eastern region for Nigeria side. The whole east. They be there locked down from the 29th to the 30th. The whole east. No one man no be come up for 2 days. No one papa. With my block. I don't hear you. Wait, I define it now block him. Me a block. I don't think I don't need distraction here. No one papa, no one elder man, no one person where he talk say he be doctor whoever. No group, he open him up. Yeah, I've already blocked Steven. I blocked him. No one group. You inside Nigeria for the Igbo side, you get the highest doctors. You get the best professors. But a lawyer, may call and say church and bail. A lawyer, he order, say for the death of their brothers, when they don't die, may everybody stay inside house. No one man, even the doctors, even the governors, even the senators for that place, no one man no shake. No one man no come on move some audio or tell some group, say, Una come aside, no one person. I'll say all una Dr. Kwanga and Ayabacho, all una see. All una see. No one man. No one man. Biafra get small group than two, eh? But all that small group for inside Biafra. I did talk because the video way come off from Nigeria. Some people they say, hey, Ayabacho, the publicize our case. There's no publicizing nothing. That case, that video, it don't even make border security go tight. If you don't know, and the same nonsense that we go do for Daddy. If you want to do any alliance with Biafra, it should have been done secretly. Secretly. You don't come and do things opening. You don't. You don't. See what he the Nnamdi Kanu they do. He not attack the fighters, then say restoration or Biafra. He call them say unknown gunmen. Look wisdom. Most of una wanna be leaders. When they want talk, una don't let go pum book say that's why I don't call una doctor. Una thinking capability be so low. It be so archaic. Look what that man did do. Most of una way una the one can show we say una look what that man did do. He not call a fighter. He not say if he call and say Biafra and this thing. He did look name. He did look name the way they no go ever. Wait, I want to block this one. It look name the way he no go cause harm to people. Those are things we need to pick. So, fellow Southern Cameroonians, we dey on a stage of success. Be very careful any distractor where you go come because they come. Be very careful with any group. Say no. Say no. If tell all the fighters, all those who are fighting, I will make audio to tell them. No group. We don't know no group anymore. The people we know are the counties and LGA. And that's why we are getting victory. The people we know are the counties and LGA. If there's any person in the name of doctor, whoever you are in the diaspora, if you want to join this revolution, humble yourself. I've said it before. Some people that if you say tomorrow President Sakono Day will go put some group leader, it's fat lie. Any person will go rule after President Sako, if President Sakono, if we say God say on time don't end. The next person will go rule, we go come on under county and LGA. No nonsense say diaspora leader. Because we don't build a foundation, we will continue with them till we get restoration. That one nonsense, the way when I used to she done that last time, say conclave, when I take money for people, then go pay flight. Fat lie. Fat lie. When I not go see one shebe, one pay. When I not go see nothing. Oh, una for diaspora, that one a group, the one I be take, and that time they give picking the refugee paper, Adoro. That time don't pass. We get county and LGA now. Una dissolve all that nonsense. I call it nonsense. Una dissolve them. Because it never help we no way. And now we are moving forward. And any distraction where the one come, as I be talk for the pool of Momo, una, if any youth one work with group of distraction, that means you are enemy. We treat you like an enemy. I don't want to talk for you tomorrow. Something go happen. They say Prince J. don't talk. If you are a youth, like what you be the year about a people the way they kidnap. If you the kidnap Saudi Cameroon, if you be Saudi Cameroon picking the hungry, go kidnap Frenchman, take money, and we're not go talk for you anything. Take money, feed yourself. You're right, now your land. My block someone again. I don't see they don't put some name. Say my block. If you be Saudi Cameroon Pekin, if you want kidnap, I give you order, kidnap Frenchman. Kidnap he. Take money for ye. Take money for ye. What's that the name they say? I see they say na Greek. You know the comment again, ma see. Anyway, when I see, I go block him. Ma see. That one not the hide them. If you want take money, all that people know they go kidnap na Saudi Cameroon. If we catch you, oh Lord. If we catch you, we go deal with you very, very well. If you want kidnap, go find Francophone them. I don't already block you. If you want kidnap, if you're hungry, you want kidnap, find Francophone kidnap you. Go find Francophone them. Now they disturb your we. If you kidnap some Southern Cameroonian, you use name for it, that means you are a witch. When our brother they don't die, you go kidnap some person when a Southern Cameroonian, where Francophone they plenty for the. If you want money, kidnap Frenchman. Now then they hold your destiny. Now their brother they can't kill you. Go kidnap Frenchman, you give bill, any restoration fighter way come for you, call my name. Call me. I will tell them they leave you. It is your land. They are coming to exploit you. Don't dare kidnap a Southern Cameroonian. If you are a restoration, whether it be whoever, if you dare kidnap some Southern Cameroon, nyan, no kidnap any person. So my brother they be complain. I want to say, any person, whether they contribute for the revolution or not, if he come home, give it a soft tune because it is his home. Yeah, with the vex, they know they support the revolution. The big diaspora, where you know the support, you see home, call it in a soft tune. Talk for it in a soft tune. It go support you. No kidnap your own, whether it is support the restoration movement or not. You don't have the right. Don't kidnap. Don't take nothing from any person. No Southern Cameroonian, whether he's supporting this restoration movement or not. Leave them, there'll become a time for that. If you want to kidnap, start looking for French people. If you cannot find none of them in Southern Cameroon, move and go to their site and go and kidnap them there and collect money there. Not in our own side. Not in our own side. I'm saying it especially in Bafut. I've had complaints of kidnapping in Bafut. In Bambui, it has reduced inside Fako a bit. We don't hear any more again in Fako. But we are getting it now. It's too much in Bambui, in Mezam. That they are Mezam County. Kidnapping there now has become a daily bread for any person. There are Francophones living upstation. Why don't you go to upstation, go and kidnap the Francophones there? There are military men who have children. Why don't you? Why do you kidnap your own? Don't kidnap your own. Don't. If you want to kidnap the French. So Southern Cameroonians, it's been a while I came on live, and I'm coming in again this time just to tell you all that as we are succeeding, be very careful. Remember, we have fighters now which are making the name and making us proud. For example, we have General Nopiti. You have Field Marshal. You have these guys of Bafut. You have this other one of Mbui. You have them two of Meme. Remember to protect them. Remember to protect them. I once told you all that in this war, information is money. You saw how we lose our brave fighters. Just imagine if we had to fight this war now, and you had Charger, you had Amigo alive, you had Biebie, if you had all those fighters who died out of our foolishness because of some scrupulous, greedy Southern Cameroonians who were fighting for their own self-dirty interest in diaspora. Imagine how it would be like. Imagine all our vibrant youths of Watana Wata who are lying in their graves if they were alive. Just imagine. Now we have gotten an order. They say soldier go, soldier come, barracks still remain. These other ones who have risen in the name of no pity, we have seen what they are doing. Field Marshal is still there. Remember, we need to protect them. Field Marshal is alive today because we, the youths, and the interim government we stood so strong to make sure that we cover him. If not so, before Ayeke died, they would have used Ayeke to finish Field Marshal. Yeah, they would have. They would have used Ayeke to finish Field Marshal. So let me tell you, we have to protect our own. It is the duty of every youth. Forget about that man with the punch vex sign. When I finish, you cannot comment. If you comment, I will block you. When I finish after the show, I will just take you off too. Here we don't play. Here is the platform of the righteous. So let's protect our own. And to those who think I hate ADF, I told you I don't hate ADF. ADF is a self-interested power-mongering group. That's why you see, have you been seeing Tapang again? Most of you. Have you seen Tapang? Because when we talk, some of you think we are stupid. I've told you I'm not somebody who just wake up one day and I talk about ADF. I watched their game for 3 years. They were just busy using the revolution to make their fun, flying from one place, collecting money from Amazonians, but nothing they were doing. Ask yourself, where is Tapang? Why is Tapang no more coming up again, talking about the junior rebel, the senior rebel, the small rebel, the big rebel, and the back, whatever rebel? Why have you not seen Tapang? Why? There are many. Why did they go to ADF and they just disappear? Where is V1 Bangui? Where is all the Mami Jera? Where are all of them? Do you hear them again? It's Capo Daniel who is roaming there like a mad dog, bootlicking. It's because they have seen the vision. Why did V1 Bangui leave them and go and support RK? You think? Why did female general Caroline Mala leave them? You think because, no, it's because me, Prince J.K., I am a seer. I was the first that left that dirty group, and I blow the air. And I've said it, that all the youths go to your county. We have a youth platform, Watana Wata. Come in, everyone is equal, and speak your voice. Stop following these old distractors, which for long they had made money from refugee seekers in Europe, and they are still making money in the name of revolution. 1AK not. Just imagine. War started, no one technique, even popcorn they did not know. Moving from here, left and right. We came inside the revolution after they had been for 27 years. Nothing they could make, not development, even one sugar cane to make an artificial, they could not. We came after 4 years, struggle, after they delayed us back for 3 years. Inside hard struggle, President Sako came in 2 years. In 1.5 years, we are making popcorn. We are bringing down drones. We are doing everything. But people who have been there for 27 years, they come and speak only grammar. Nothing is happening. And then you stand here when we are succeeding. They want to cause distraction. You think I Prince will stand and watch it? No. I will tell them off. I will tell them that their book is for themselves and their family. I've told those they should dissolve those groups and go to their county. Nobody from any group that attended whether first, second, 10 conclave, all of them who were there, their doctorate and whatever, their self is zero. We have pushed them under the bus. Yes, it's not by book, it's not by doctor, it's not by certificate that liberate people. Nnamdi Kanu is just a barrister. But doctors and professors in Biafra land, in Igbo land, when he says lockdown, they sit at home. They don't say, I am a professor, I should go out. It's only in Saudi Cameroon that you go and learn your cram book work that you and your family take and eat. You come to Saudi Cameroon, want to come and use it to intimidate people. Are you crazy? Go and use that cram book work and go and help yourself, because even one paracetamol, you have not been able to even make it for the people of Southern Cameroon. We respect doctors that give things back home. We don't respect people who come online and talk scally one, say you speak English. English is my language. I don't give a damn about that. A barrister sit somewhere in UK, fight for his people, tell professors, governors, senators, say on the 30th, you will stay at home to remember the blood of Biafrans who were killed. Nobody made a noise. You come to Southern Cameroon only, you start hearing people. Small unity, small thing for you to go to your county. Let's see how humble you are. Let the people watch you. No, you want to show King Kong, 8 million people. You want to show King Kong that you have been there for 27 years. You will continue like that. You can be there for 100 years. You can be there for 100 years. That's your business. In this Amazonia, we will never have a dictator like Biya anymore. If there has to be any leader in this restoration struggle, you must go to your county and AGA and work with the people. It is the people that will recommend you. All of that book nonsense that you have studied this. We don't look certificates in restoration movement. We don't. We look how you interact with the people. How the people accept you. That's what we look. We don't look about your academical achievements and what you got from your school, because academical achievement can be gotten from cram work. You can go and take somebody's thesis and you write the same thesis and they give you a name as a doctor. But you go to the field, you cannot do anything. Our professor, our lecturer in the university said it. He said, not everybody that passes in school, not all children that passes in school, when it comes to practicals, they do it well. You can pass biology well, pass chemistry, but when it comes to do the real thing on top of a patient, as a doctor, you cannot even hold a needle. You cannot even hold a scissor. You cannot even hold a blade to operate. You can cram all the laws in the university, but when it goes to the court to articulate, you cannot. So that bookwork is different from reality. So that's what we're talking. So it's high time you all know. And this time will not be like before. If any youth which is fighting on the ground who decide to connive with a diaspora to kill another youth, my brother, I've said it, that day in this Amber Peace Plan, we'll forget about this war. We go for that group. I'm telling you. And that's what I'm telling the Momo County. If they cannot handle Ayabacho and ADF, let them consult the other group. And let's tell the youths in that group that we are ready. That nonsense in Mogamo, in Momo will stop. If Ayabacho touch one hair, we don't care about that, Southern Cameroonians. My country people, from his talk, you didn't hear sometimes come on Momo, my country people. If you hear that the way they talk, you didn't even say that come on from Mogamo. Black like them so, Southern Cameroonian. If we see they will go live there and say they be Southern Cameroonian, God forbid. God forbid. Or we say we host this park on Jume Franklin or Moja Moja. We go say they don't look. When you become a betrayal, you lose your birthright. So if any person for inside ADF talks say the race is gone, if they don't go file like say the race is gone now for Southern Cameroonian, my mama will forget about the war first. We will go there because they are like Republic agents. We finish them face to face. Because they're the ones taking us back. They don't respect the blood of those who have been finished, who have been killed. Simple. It's not about being too righteous here. No. It is the fact. It is the fact. Because once you declare yourself an oppressor, look where everywhere is peaceful. How you, few people of 19 restoration fighters, you want to start to find 10,000 restoration fighters in the name that it is only you 19 that must control. Are you insane? You not go and look for your own place and work. Anytime you see people want to progress, that 19 people arrange themselves to go to somewhere, you are a demon. You are a virus inside the restoration. So it's better we weed you off. So thank you so much, Southern Cameroonians. I just came here to make this out. And I believe I've done what I need to do. And let's stay focused. Maybe we'll see again. I don't know who are those who have given to the Cash App, the PayPal. But if anything has come in there, I will see. So please don't forget. Keep on liking and following this page. This is the page I use. I know most people have been thinking you have not been seeing me on Prince J.K. or just know this. I now use by this page. I want to thank all those who are getting to about 10,000 followers and 5,000 likes. That's good. The page is building up. So we keep on going it. And you see I'm putting all the updates, all the popcorn action. If you want to watch how the fighters are dealing with La Republic, go on this page. Just go down and scroll. You will see all the videos of how the interim government under President Sako and Vice President Abonwa Harrison, they are doing a good job. They are doing a good job. Somebody has just sent me a message here that Konda Titus is a man from Momo. So that means I was not wrong. Yeah, I just saw a message coming now. One of my contacts on WhatsApp. It's a Konda Titus, a man from Momo. So Momo people, we have so much black legs among around you. We need to weed them off. Chairman of Momo, you have a serious job to do. Serious job. You have to really prove to us, Ambazonia. The chairman of Momo, you have a serious job to do. Most of you go and sit back and really think. Momo, you have a serious job to do. There is so much black legs around you, Momo. So much. La Republic CPDM, people are using so much black legs. So we will be hard on Momo. So hard. Momo and Fako, because Moja too is disgracing us there. I'm very happy that the restoration fighters have given me a very good motivation in regards to Moja. Momo and Fako, the both of you guys, you need to work. There are too much black legs in Fako and Momo. It's good Fako took away Ekema, but Moja too has to be taken care of. Very urgent. Moja doesn't need to be seen in the streets. Wait, somebody said I should block somebody. The name just disappeared. Quinta something. People are ugly commenting. I'm not even seeing it again. Yeah. Moja doesn't need to be seen on the streets. He doesn't need to be seen on the streets. He doesn't need to be seen on the streets. It doesn't. So thank you all, and let's have a very good evening. Maybe we see tomorrow again. Maybe. Yeah, buy Stanley RPG is coming. Don't bother. Things will be done. We just need to keep focus as youths, and we'll be also having our Watana Wata general meeting very soon. Yeah, we'll think about that. Yeah, so we have so much job to be done. We have to treat these black lakes with so much seriousness. So when there'll be Watana Wata general meeting, I'll inform everyone of you. Please go and support your county. This is our time to restore our statehood. Yeah, if you don't do it now, you don't have another time. Thank you all, and stay blessed. Stay blessed and focus, no distraction. I don't want to go to that part of that Efang and Commando. Yeah, because I don't want to bring something out here. I will talk about that Efang and Commando after. Because even the Commando, I don't want to talk about that side. I will come to that topic after. Yeah, I'll come to that. Let me just leave it now. Let the Momo chairman take care. Let the Momo chairman take care of that. Let's have a blissful evening. And please, don't forget, if you have your $5 to send, you can send it via PayPal, Watana Wata Move. Anything you want to send for the El Clasico, for big firewood, for popcorn, we are still receiving it. You can send it to the Cash App or the PayPal on that day. If you send it, I see it, I will definitely next time come up and appreciate you all, just like I've done with the one of Sweden. Come rich and there. Is it the rich and there I know? If it's a rich and there I know, then say call me. You can call me, say after this show, let's talk, say. Yeah, I've already blocked that one. I've blocked that one, take away. So please don't forget, as I'm going off, the Cash App and the PayPal, send something for the boys. Yeah, send something for the boys. And let's be focused. Keep your county and LGA safe. Don't play. Those are the foundation of this revolution. Keep your county and LGA safe. Bye for now, and we might see next time. Maybe I might come and I will not announce it, but just keep eyes closed. We can see when there's any important message I want to pass out. Take care. Bye.